Boom. Alright, what's going on, you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about why Root Inc., or ticker symbol ROOT, very appropriate, looks like it's about to absolutely pop off, you guys. I'm super excited about this play at the moment. Big SPRT vibes prior to blasting off to the moon. So we're just going to get straight into this one. As always, we'll quickly go over the topics we'll be discussing, and then we'll dive into each one individually. In front of us is TradingView. You guys know the drill, where we will cover technicals and price targets on Root today. I know you guys see SPRT and bbig on the watch list as well. Both performed beautifully today, but today we are going to be focusing on Root. Again, you guys, just looking at this chart right here, we are seeing waves of volume coming into the stock following a massive correction. And waves, I mean, that is waves with the $S in terms of volume if I've ever seen it. Crazy amounts of volume. Just right off the bat before we get into it, let's look at average volume. So current volume, 32 million, while average volume is tracked at 17 million. About a 2x in volume that we are currently seeing. You'll love to see it following a big correction. This is a short squeeze play, you guys, and we all know that when it comes to short squeezes, volume, hype, momentum are pretty much the key players. Short squeezes only work if the public hops on, if the bandwagon hops on, and I mean, we're really seeing that now. And again, that's why I see so much freaking potential in this stock at the moment. $1.5 billion market cap. Market cap is not that big at all. Takes less capital inflow to the stock to appreciate the individual share price, and it's going to squeeze those shorts out. All right. So, of course, on top of looking at the charts, talking technicals, talking price targets, we have to talk about the short interest because this is a squeezable stock. So we will take a look at market beat, or at NASDAQ Roots short interest data. Few metrics that I want to look at here. Really just tracking the shorter interest. And I mean, from a short squeeze appeal perspective, this looks very appealing, and that's why people are hopping on. That's why the laser eyes are targeting Root at the moment in time, okay? So we won't only be looking at Root, gotta tie in some fundamentals to some extent. So we will be taking a look at Root's website, really not spending much time on this, you guys. It's a cool product, actually, car insurance for good drivers, really kind of innovating the car insurance space. And from a fundamental perspective, I would invest in this company for the long term. Not sure exactly why hedge funds and institutions are shorting this. Is probably a reason, but regardless of me believing it's a cool company, the short interest is obviously what's appealing all of us at the moment. So that is going to be the focus. But I just feel that it's fair for Root and the company themselves to kind of focus on the fundamentals and just let you guys know, if you don't, what Root is as a company itself, okay? So before we get into any of that, I do want to read the little excerpt on Root that I wrote in this morning's newsletter. So we'll kick it off with this, give you guys my thoughts on Root during actual trading hours this morning. Timed this one really well, super proud of that. And then we'll dive into the rest, all right? So Root, this is a name that I know many of you are already excited about, but if you're unfamiliar, I'm excited to introduce it to you, and that's Root. I know we've been talking a lot about it in the Discord. I see some of you guys talking about it in the comments, but if you've heard of Root, if you were trading Root prior to this video, let me know in the comments down below. Give you a shaka, give you a little trophy or something, okay? So Root Inc. is an industry innovating insurance company. Here's the website if you want to take a look at it. Again, we'll do that right after that. Although the company has promised, the main reason this stock has been seeing crazy spike in volume is, you guessed it, because the stock has a very high level of short interest. Squeeze that lemon. When the greater market struggles, short squeeze thrive. Again, just posting a video just before this. My voice is a little shot right now, honestly. Just recorded a video before this about how I believe the greater equity markets are looking sus. September is looking a little sketchy. So when the greater equity markets are struggling, when they're seeing red, is when short squeeze thrive, because the capital outflow from a lot of stocks that have been doing good for a long time still want that money to make the money. Short squeezes as a sector at this point in time are the most appealing, I mean, degenerate sector at that, but most appealing. These are providing crazy returns, and therefore capital outflow from stocks that aren't performing are going to want to flood into the short squeeze sector, just really creating an even crazier snowball than potentially has even happened before, okay? So weak equity markets, weak S&P, weak NASDAQ equals strong short squeezes, especially strong short squeezes, okay? And I could not feel more confident having Root as a new and significant member of my portfolio. My short to medium term price target for Root is $12 to test the line of resistance on the long-term downtrend. But hey, who knows how high this thing can go? SPRT, I mean, my price target for SPRT was like 20 bucks, and we all know what happened there. We shot up to 60. Okay, so I will justify that price target a little bit here. It seems pretty obvious, but again, who knows how freaking high this thing can go. We'll talk technicals, but first we'll talk this after the housekeeping. You guys, if you guys have been trading root, if you guys are excited that we're talking about short squeezes now, again, I know a lot of you guys have been on this train for a while. I'm hopping on now. You can't beat them, join them, and it has proved to be extremely lucrative for the Waves fam over the past few weeks. So you guys, if you're just stoked on this current time, we're back, baby. Give the video a like. If for some reason you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Join the Waves fam, join the family, join the club, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here and want to catch more content like this. And if you want to know exactly how I'm trading root along with these other names that have been printing for us, check out the complete portfolio daily newsletter. First link down in the description, exactly as it states. Complete breakdown of my entire portfolio, not only the short squeezes, but crypto plays, EV plays, green energy plays, any play I'm excited about. There's like 50 to 60 given plays in there at any given time, broken down in percentages, how those plays consume my personal portfolio once again. And every trading day during market hours, I update that portfolio, and then with every update, I also send out the complimentary and comprehensive email newsletter explaining my thoughts. So above this is the intro. You guys know what the intros look like. With the actual trades I made, justifying my trades, and then I do a bunch of these below: Bitcoin, Ethereum, some Bitcoin plays, whatever intrigues me at that time. Do a little segment like this, and then throw in a chart with some price targets as well. Okay, so again, that is going to be the first link down below. 15 bucks a month or 40 bucks for every 3 months. Completely up to you. Appreciate it. Really means a lot if you guys check that out. Do my best to make that worth your hard-earned money. And obviously I'm biased, but I think it's freaking worth it. So again, it means a lot if you guys check that out. If not, though, no worries at all. And got a shout out the Discord, because Root initially came up in the Discord. Been seeing this for a while, had my eye on it for a while, and just now, just in the past day or so, is when it's really appealed to me. So shout out to the Discord, you guys. A lot of the plays I found, they used to come from the YouTube, but now they really come from the Discord. Great community over the Discord. Shout out to you guys if you're a part of the Diamond Waves fam, of the highest tier of Waves fam. If you guys do want to join the Discord, you can get $25 off the private link with code YouTube25. So if you guys do want to join the Discord, again, strong family, strong Waves fam family. You can use code YouTube25 for 25 bucks off, but no pressure to do that. Completely up to you. Both of these, just appreciate it if you do, and it all helps support the journey and keeps those waves rolling in. All right. So housekeeping over, let's talk roots. We'll take a look at the charts. We'll close it off on the charts. But first, let's actually kick it off with the Root website, because it's actually a cool website. I like the logo. R for Royce, R for Root. Root also reminds me of Riot, so I just have a lot of kind of sentimental attachment already to this stock, which honestly is a little unhealthy. So I'll just say that right off the bat. But I like it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Root, download car insurance, but better, no paperwork, no hassle. Started in less than a minute. Pretty much Root is just rewarding drivers who drive safe, which I know you've probably heard a lot of stuff about that. I imagine that the reason that hedge funds and institutions are shorting this is because there's just less people on the road because of work from home and whatnot. But as things reopen and whatnot, it only makes sense that more people are going to be driving, and this comes more in handy. Okay, so again, the rationale behind the shorts aside, cool company. Just want to give them a shout out. Just let you guys know what you're trading, because you should have at least a general idea of what you're trading, even if you're just in it for the short squeeze, which I know most of us are. And that's perfectly fine. So let's talk about the short interest data. Current short volume is over 19 million shares. It's a lot of shares. Outstanding shares is 250 million. Float size is 62 million. So the short percent of the float is at 30%. So total shares shorted at this moment of the float is roughly 30% of the float is being short, okay? Is being shorted. For reference, right now, SPRT is probably around 35, maybe 40%, as we just talked about yesterday, okay? But 30% short interest, or shares traded short of the float is, I said that's so weird, but you guys get what I'm saying. 30% shares shorted of the total float, okay? So that is pretty high considering most stocks have, that's like 1 to 5% for most stocks. But again, that's why the laser eyes are coming in. These are laser eyes with magnifying glass. These are little inspector laser eyes, because we are digging out all of these. And again, shout out to the Discord, shout out to you guys who found these. I'm just playing them, and I'm just spreading the good word. But 30% short interest, very impressive. Love to see that. Today's trading volume is at 31 million shares when average trading volume is at 4.6 million shares. So we did look at this. It says a 2x here. So I'm not sure exactly the top. I mean, I guess it's just how you gauge average trading volume, but even a 2x is still a 2x. This is obviously like a 7x right here. But that aside, the volume is really what catalyzes these big moves up for the short. Again, it creates that snowball. You want the hype, you want the momentum, you want the army, you want the apes to roll in here and just start going ham. And again, that's what we're seeing here with these crazy spikes in volume. Root did IPO in October, late October of 2020, November of 2020, arguably, at a price of around, I mean, 20, like, we'll just call it like $25, $26 to $28 at IPO'd at. And I mean, right now we're sitting at $6.62, seeing this crazier volume than ever. Short interest is there. We know the stock has a potential to be up here. I'm not sure if they issued shares or whatnot, but regardless, from pure technical perspective, my short to medium term price target is going to be $12. October 1st is where I have this target drawn. That'll take us to $12.30. Once again, the reason for that is to test the line of resistance. Touch point right here, touch point right here, touch point right here. And this trend line, in my opinion, is definitely in play. This will come into play at some point. So I don't think it's out of the possibility at all to see a $12 plus root over the coming weeks. But again, I mean, I set a $20 price target for SPRT, and that thing went to freaking $60. So $20, $30 root. Who knows what's going to happen? Can we reach an all-time high for root at $30? I wouldn't be surprised at all. And always know, you guys, my money is absolutely on it. So please let me know down below if you guys are excited about root. Once again, if you guys beat me to the punch with root, because if so, that's perfectly fine. I'm glad we're all eating in this scenario. And yeah, I'm just excited for what's to come. So I'll talk to you guys downstairs in the comments. Again, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. It all means a lot. Check out the links down below. And yeah, I'll catch you guys downstairs in the comments. So have a great weekend, you guys. Of course, with this, you do also get the exclusive Sunday stock watch as well. Looks just like this. Looks like the old school OG Sunday stock watches, but I just make it private and send the link out via newsletter, okay? So just a little cherry on top. Wanted to include that because I will not be seeing you guys until next week. So have a great weekend, you guys. Cheers it up for a great week, and let's hope there's more to come. Let's hope next week is equally as banging. So once again, I'll catch you guys downstairs in the comments. Till next time, take action, make waves. Peace, guys.